Hello, comrades. Today, we are taking on the healthy edition of the 5,000 calorie challenge. That means no takeaway, no fast food, and no junk food. Thanks to Mike for suggesting this idea. These challenges usually take 24 hours. However, I'm only giving myself 12 hours to complete the challenge. One more thing, you'll be able to see in real time how many calories are remaining as well as the current time. On my watch, I'll also set a stopwatch to show you that I'm not fluffing about. Let's get the video started. Hello, comrades. We have an absolute whopper for the first meal. 4 slices of toast, 8 slices of hot salami, 30 grams of light butter spread across the toast, 150 grams of banana, 140 grams of avocado with lemon and salt for extra flavor, 600 grams of orange juice, and 30 grams of honey. Now, if I'm able to smash everything you see in front of me, that is 1,611 calories, which will leave us on 3,889 calories. Now, before I start, it is exactly 12 midday sharp. Let's start the timer. I'm actually starving, so I reckon I'll be able to smash this all with no issues. Look at the sight of that beauty. One sandwich down, let's tuck into the avocado. Wow, wow, wow. Wowie woo, very nice. Bit left. Alright, I'll say that's done. Avocado donezo. Let's tuck into the second sandwich. Very good. This sandwich is absolutely perfect. Look at the cross section. Wow, very nice. The last bite. 2 sandwiches down, avocado done. Let me quickly polish off the OJ. Now, let's finish the banana. Whoever just got triggered from that, you've got a short temper. Wow, that's a good banana. Wow. Number 3. And yes, by the way, everything was measured on my food scale. So, I don't want any questions about that. You understand? The last banana. And if you're wondering, that's exactly how I'm gonna measure the 30 grams of honey that I'm about to guzzle down. Guzzle, guzzle. Done. Banana donezo. Grab the scale, zero the scale out. Hello, comrade. Why you no listen to me, comrade? The scale's not bloody working. The hell's this? There we go. Okay. Honey, scale. This weighs 500 grams. Guzzle, guzzle. That was, oh damn! That was 44 grams. Let's actually push for more, because I'm still a bit hungry. 47, let's go for 50. Okay. That's 50 grams. 50 grams, perfect. So what I'm gonna do, quickly update MyFitnessPal for an extra 20 grams of honey. Very good, comrades. I'm not sure if you can see this. No, you can't. So I'm just gonna show you the home screen. 3,348 calories remaining. And what you would have seen on screen is the meal by meal calories. I don't want any questions. I don't want anyone saying you did it wrong. It's all false. No, this is all legit. Just so you know, I'm extra legit. See? Ladies and gentlemen, there's no fluffing about. Stopwatch and the exact time. So, I'll see you in the next clip. Hello, comrades. All right, we are back for meal number 2. First of all, we have an apple. Then we have 90 grams of chestnuts. Then we have 2 oat bars. And we have some thick and creamy yogurt. What I aim to do is eat half of this. So 300 grams of the Dairy Farmers yogurt. This whole entire apple. Now this is weighed to be 130 grams. I'm only going to be eating around it, which are estimated there to be only 90 grams of edible apple. Obviously the entire chestnuts and both the oat bars. If I'm able to do that, that's easy 830 calories. Also, here's an update on how long the challenge has been going on so far. It is 2 p.m. and we are 2 hours into the challenge. If I manage to smash all of this, there will only be 2,520 calories remaining. I'll start on the yogurt, make it easy. I'll be throwing it on the scale and let's begin. That's already 100 grams down. Very good. $270 grams. $315 grams. Let me show you that one more time. 600 grams in the tub. We just ate 315 grams. Again, confirmed by the scale. Let's pump out the oat bars. Very good. Yeah. I don't recommend these. I just bought these straight from the shop, off the shelf, but yeah. This is just water, by the way. So let me wash that down. All right. Oat bar number 2. Tastes like off oats. Not the best. Okay. All we have left is the apple and the chestnuts. Now these, if you haven't eaten chestnuts before, out of all the nuts to ever exist on the planet, including these nuts, got him. This is by far my favorite. The chestnuts. Time to start pumping them down. Should help with these awful oats in my mouth. Now, I peeled these myself, so these are fresh chestnuts. You can get them roasted, you can get them cooked. The 2 best ways I prefer them is on a barbecue or just fresh, like I'm eating them now. I think the hardest thing about this challenge so far is all the bloody dishes I have to do. Far out. Almost done. get them all in my hands. All right, nothing left. That's the last bit of chestnuts in my hands. All right. I'm actually gonna skip the apple. I'm gonna skip the apple for now because thinking about it, this whole apple is only 50 calories. Bruh, that is not worth the volume in my stomach, I don't think. In addition to that, I'm actually am extremely full right now. So let me remove the apple to give you the accurate calories. There we go. That is how many calories are remaining. That is the time. And on the top over here, you're gonna see the breakdown of all the calories. This is how long the challenge has been going on for. I will see you in the next meal. Hello, comrades. We have returned. Fast forward in the future, a couple of hours. This is the update on the challenge so far. We are 6 hours and 30 minutes into the challenge. That is the current time. And we are back for meal number 3. I am absolutely starving again. So let me update you on what we will be eating. We have 280 grams of avocado. We have 275 grams of chicken thigh. Now, I weighed this raw, so I'm not sure what the cooked weight of the chicken is. I cooked the chicken in olive oil, chili, and mixed herbs. So have a look at that one more time. Beautiful. We also have 200 grams of apples and 600 grams of orange juice again, which I'm going to be smashing. So let's devour meal number 3. There are 1,244 calories in this entire meal. I'm pretty sure I'm going to smash it all, which will mean we will only have 1,360 calories remaining when this is all said and done. Let's get started. Right, let's give it a bit of a taste test. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. Everything today was home cooked and home prepared. The chicken was cooked in the oven, and in between the meals, I had the chicken marinating in the olive oil and the seasoning. My body is absolutely craving this. Wow. Absolutely polished. Now, the bulk of the calories are going to be coming from the insane amount of fats that this meal has. We have fats from obviously the avocado, the olive oil, and the chicken thigh. When I went to the grocery store, I specifically picked the chicken thigh because it's way higher in calories. When I'm bulking, I also opt in for the chicken thigh over the chicken breast. Before this meal, my protein was actually super low, so that's why my entire body was like, yes, give me more protein, more protein. Wowie woo, huh? Almost the last bite. We can say that's done. Very good. All right, that was meant to be the difficult part, but I absolutely devoured that. I chopped up 2 apples and I specifically weighed out 200 grams of apple. So we'll smash that quickly. Not many calories, it's only 100 calories. So really I shouldn't be doing this in a calorie challenge, but I want my fruits. And it's a bit of variety, so why not? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. I'll tell you what, I thoroughly enjoyed this meal. This was 10 out of 10, perfect. In terms of calories as well and macros, absolutely perfect. All we have left is the orange juice, comrades. Great success! Alright, very good. So, that is the time. We absolutely belted that meal. I'll see you in the next meal. Hello, comrades. We are back with the final meal. Here's an update on how long the challenge has been going on for so far. As you can see, exactly 9 hours. And it's exactly 9 p.m. Now, with the meal I'm about to show you, we will be 5,002 calories deep in 9 hours, so 2 calories over. We have 300 grams of frozen peas and corn, defrosted in the microwave. We have the same chicken thigh like last time, cooked in the same way, and again 275 grams with olive oil and seasoning. We also have 35 grams of almonds, 30 grams of cashew nuts, and 15 grams of sunflower seeds. Finally, as dessert, we have 150 grams of red grapes. To wash all of this down, we simply have cold, frozen water. Very, very good. Everything here you see in front of me is 1,297 calories. So, let's devour. If you haven't had the frozen peas and corn before, oh, magnifique, bellissimo. Final mouthful. Okay. The most difficult part has been finished. We are left with 150 grams of grapes, 35 grams of almonds, 30 grams of cashew nuts, and 15 grams of sunflower seeds. Let's finish in the last bit of that chicken. All right. Let's start munching on some grapes just to get that flavor out of my mouth, and then I'll slowly start on the nuts. Okay, very good. There's just a bad piece of grape there. Look, it's not even 1 calorie, so I'm gonna throw that little tiny bit there, and we are left with the nuts. What I'm gonna do, it is 9:17. I'm just gonna quickly digest that meal, and then I'll be right back to finish off the final calories. All right, after 10 minutes of resting my stomach, I'm good to go again. This is the last meal. I don't think mixing the nuts is a good idea. It's not going down as well as I thought. So I'm just gonna eat the sunflower seeds first, then just work my way to the different ones. That's all the cashews. I'll polish all of these in one hit. That way, it's just way easier to digest. Just barely got that down. We have almonds now. 35 grams of almonds. You know what? Let me polish the sunflower seeds before that, because I think this might be the most difficult. Just the almonds left. Right. I don't recommend this, ladies and gentlemen. There is so much fiber, so much fat, so much fat. I'm trying to think about other ways I could have done this. There aren't many, I'll tell you that. Dates would have been an amazing option. They're incredibly caloric dense, but the route you saw me take, in my opinion, is one of the smartest. Now, I could have done rice. I don't think I would have completed the challenge if I attempted rice. I've eaten it one too many times, you know what I mean? All right, the almonds, and then we're done. I spat some out because that was not looking pretty in my mouth. Those are the remaining ones. Alright, nothing left in the plate. Let's pop this aside. Let's finish chewing and smash these. Okay. Oh. Shiba. Oh. Let's have a look. 9 hours, 36 minutes. It is currently 9:36. That was tough. Holy moly, that was tough. Let's have the final calories of the nuts on the screen. We are 5,002 calories. 2 calories over. Let me give you a recap on the total macronutrients. We had 210 grams of protein, 520 grams of carbohydrates, 74 fiber. A massive difference with the previous 5,000 calorie challenge that I did right over here if you want to watch it. 278 grams of sugar. That's all thanks to the fruits and the OJ. And finally, 232 grams of fat. These three are actually very interesting too. 1,050 milligrams of sodium, 3,350 milligrams of potassium, and 750 milligrams of vitamin C. Very good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, almost done. But I'll wrap up the video now. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, comment below what you'd like to see next, and I'll see you beautiful people in the next video.